I think the reality is this. You have, in the 21st century, you no longer can rely on big institutions to solve the problem for you. You have to do it yourself. And we have to create like enabling environments for that. So it's much more about entrepreneurship. It's much more kind of how can I learn to create from nothing? How can I learn to work in, to operate in unstructured environments? And so I would say the number one skill in the 21st century is the capacity to sense and actualize emerging future opportunities. Because learning from the past, which is of course what the old universities all do, is not helping us any longer. Because the solutions that have existed in the past, no longer are good enough for the future. Some of them will continue to exist. It's necessary, but it's not sufficient kind of for what we need. So sensing and actualizing emerging future possibility, that I would say is one requirement. The other one is that you have the ability to work in complex environment, kind of with disruptions that happening left and right, to actually form partnerships, to reach out, communicate across boundaries, to reach out to people outside of your own bubble. With bubble, I mean digital bubble, I mean institutional bubble, I mean kind of our habitual environment, our habitual relationships that we have formed. So that's, I would think, kind of this kind of capacity to go out beyond kind of the boundaries of your own bubble and form relationships there, form co-creative relationships. That's the second one. And then I would say the third one is, is the capacity to quickly link head, heart, and hand. Basically, to not get stuck with all your fantasies of the future. Useless, right? Useless if you cannot like link it, link that kind of feeling of the future with something you do right now, right here. So it's kind of being, very skilled in translating new ideas into something you immediately do and then use to generate feedback from people around you, which then you can listen to with an open mind again and kind of iterate kind of what you are doing. So this kind of prototyping activity basically has everything to do to link the intelligences of the head, heart, and hand. And that's, I think, the third skill.